Hey there, everyone. Dr. Beth Westy here. I want to talk about two of the things that frustrate women to no end in terms of why they are not getting to their results. And I can't tell you how many times I hear this. I talk to women literally every day who say this exact thing. I'm working out. I'm eating clean. I'm eating healthy. What the heck is going on that I am not seeing the results that I should be seeing for how hard I'm kicking my butt at the gym all the time? Or what is going on that I can't get to the next level here? Or I did this before 2 years ago and it worked great for me then. What in the blazes? Sometimes they don't use the word blazes and they use a different word. I'm going to keep it PG on Father's Day. But like baffling as to what the heck is going on that I cannot seem to drop the pounds. Oh my gosh. And it's one of those things that a lot of times women are following plans, following ideas, following things that are not meant for women, right? You're following something and maybe it's an article you saw. Maybe it's a program that somebody's putting out there and it looks really good. Or the pictures, that's Erica's dress. Oh my God, yes. Hi, Judy. And it's one of those things where somebody posts these really amazing before and after pictures. But the one thing you got to be aware of is when you're looking at before and afters, when you're looking at anything that's out there, advertising can be very tricky. And not that you always want to be skeptical. You don't always want to have a view of the world like that, but you kind of got to, take a different viewpoint on things when you're looking at them in terms of, is this really right for me? Is this really accurate? Does this seem like it makes sense? That's the biggest thing. If you're looking at something and it says, oh, lose 20 pounds in 3 days. No, that's not even healthy. And there's no way you can maintain that. I get so frustrated because women are targeted. We are targeted. We are a huge market group. Consumers, health is driven by women. Women are in charge of the health in their households. And it's been like this for decades. This is no secret. And these marketing companies and these people who write magazines and articles and all this other stuff, they know this. So they skew things and how things are put out to make you essentially feel bad that you don't look like a cover model all the time. Okay, I will give you a secret right now about cover models. Even cover models don't look like cover models all the time. I have friends that are cover models. Yes, and fantastic. And my sister is even a model. And she's not a fitness model. She's like a fashion model, which is different fashion stuff. Again, I love her. Totally different world from me. But fitness models that are on the cover of magazines, covers of Shape magazine, cover of Oxygen magazine, the body that they have on that magazine, of course, right, it's photoshopped, but even if they have those abs and everything on that magazine cover, they don't look like that 24/7, 365. They plan and they prep their bodies to look that way. That's also not a functional fitness necessarily. I'm not saying these girls are weak, right? But it's very different to prep your body to run a half marathon and what that physique looks like versus I want to look like a cover model. Those are completely different things, honestly. Because women, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I just got to work out harder. I got to burn more calories. If I hear this from one more person, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to rip my hair out and I'm going to be bald. I'm going to be doing videos and have to get wigs or something. I don't know. But it makes me crazy because you're thinking of these things that are, it's just the information that's shoved down our throats. And it's not accurate for how your body works and functions, especially when you are looking at your entire life. It is not just about how much you work out. If that was it, it would be way easier. It is not just about, how healthy you're eating. Well, this food is healthy, I'm eating it. Avocados are healthy, so I'm eating those. Salad is healthy, I'm eating that. That's how I'm gonna eat the healthy foods, and I'm gonna burn all the calories, and that's how I'm going to get fit and get in shape and lose the weight and all that stuff. And that's literally not how it works. So first off, we're presented with an image that is not even realistic, right? Cover models, they get actually a time frame when they know that they are going to do a photo shoot. And sometimes it's, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. That means that they have time to cut their body fat down to look like that. Yes, they don't look like that all of the time. Nope. And especially women when you've gone through a hormonal change, pregnancy, stress, right? Or just a different hormonal shift in life. Your body slows its metabolism down. Those hormones have a huge effect on how your body reacts and responds to normal everyday life. Then it becomes even harder to get and maintain the same result that you had before. So even still doing the same healthy thing throughout time is not going to keep you and maintain you. You have to actually keep up your metabolism to maintain the body, frame, size, results that you want. Yay! Such good news. Yay. So, some of this information I cover in my book, The Female Fat Solution. I do have an entire first chapter on how nutrition is meant for men and not actually made for women's bodies. So I dive deep in that first chapter. If you haven't read this is on Amazon. You can pick up a copy. I am working on my second book, or actually it'll be my third book, on nutrition for female athletes. So stay tuned for that. But I do have a podcast where I put out a lot of information as well, The Female Health Solution. And I have a YouTube channel. And then I'm going to put a link in the comments below where if you have questions on any of the stuff that I'm talking about, please do not hesitate to schedule a call. Again, this is something I talk about with women all the time. You are not going to ask a dumb question. You are not going to have something where, it's unsolvable, that type of a thing. And you're not crazy. That's the thing I feel like women need reassurance on, that they're like, I'm doing this thing and I feel like I'm doing it wrong, or you're screwing up, right? You are not... it's not you, right? You have a different body, or your body's reacting differently. Your chemistry is different. Your physiology is different. And you just need to figure out the nutrition piece of it, because nutrition is 80% of it, to go along with your new body to get the right result. So Sheila, hi Sheila, yay! Dr. Beth, you're burning an average of 2,200 calories a day, lifting heavy 2 times a week. And you're still following meal plans. Awesome! Yes, Sheila. See, Sheila is amazing. Sheila has an amazing story. And I had the, blessing to work with her and really help her realize some things and get to a totally different result in the 12-week program that I have. So it's meal plans, grocery lists, working with me one-on-one. Again, making sure you're applying the correct technique for what you want to do, working with the body that you have, and we take into account all these things you may have been through. A lot of the women that I work with have really tough things. There's some women that have had a history of cancer. There's some women that, struggle with endometriosis or PCOS or thyroid issues, or they try to get pregnant, or they're having a tough time with that, or their doctors told them, you need to lose X amount of weight before you can even try fertility, treatments on you, all these types of things. Or they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going through perimenopause and now I'm completely going in the wrong direction, right? These are the women that I work with in the 12-week program and that get fantastic results because they are doing things completely differently for their body. Completely differently. So it's not just about working out and eating clean. If it was that simple, right, you'd be there. Right? Right? Oh. I'm getting fired up. I need water. Okay, so I'll put that link below. Please schedule a call. I mean, I love chatting with women every day just to help you get the information that you need to move forward. So also, if you are getting new information out of this video, I would so love and appreciate you clicking the share button and share it with, anybody that you want that can really use this info, because there's so much stuff out there. Again, I use cover models as an example because it's easy and you can recognize it. And it's super easy to look at a picture of a super fit gal, right? On Facebook or Pinterest or wherever in a magazine, and you're like, oh man, I want those abs. Well, if you want to run a marathon and you're not a professional marathon runner, chances are you are not going to get abs just because of the way your body's going to react to that type of training. Yes. Yes. Very important. Susan, you don't have my book yet, Susan? Oh, yes. Yay, you have learned so much from me. Thank you, Susan. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so when we talk about working out, and for those of you that are like, okay, yes, I'm working out, I'm kicking my butt at the gym, I've got a great workout plan, or I'm training for something specific, blah, 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 right? You're getting some movement in, great. But if you're just watching how many calories you're burning, one thing to keep in mind is that if you do a heavy weight training session, I'm sure those of you that don't do weightlifting, that you've heard that you burn calories the rest of the day, something like that. Men can burn calories for up to 22 hours later. Women burn calories for up to 3 hours later. So that's different, right? So keep in mind that oftentimes women, it really makes a difference what type of workout you're doing, and even the time of day can affect your results. Your cortisol levels, your stress levels are highest in the morning when you wake up. And if that's when you're doing your workouts and you're not getting the right nutrition around your activity, you're actually setting yourself up for failure in terms of getting more stress in your body that it just can't recover from. Then your body's in the stressed out state right from the beginning of the day all day long. Seriously, if you're doing fasted cardio or not eating or not getting anything in your body and you're kicking your butt at the gym early, that's what you're doing. That sucks. It just does, right? But there's so much information out there and there's articles, and I guarantee after I do this video, I'm going to have people message me or send me articles saying, oh, fasted cardio is this and this and this, and this is what it does for the body. That's what it does for the male body. That's what the research is done on. Research, see, I'm going to start sweating now because I get so worked up, and I'm going to go through this in detail in my new book because it makes me so... Research for all this stuff is done on male athletes that are ages 18 to 22 on average. Oh, yes. Oh, they're also college, usually Division 1 to Division 2 athletes. Yes, that is where the research for that. So if that doesn't apply to you, if you don't fit into that demographic, then it's not going to work the same for you. Seriously. It's not going to work the same for you because the female body reacts completely differently to stress. The female body turns on fat storage when it is stressed out. When your cortisol levels raise, and especially when they don't come down again, your body says, oh, we need to store more fat. And it gets really good at storing fat then. And then it does that all day. All day. So don't worry, don't panic, don't freak out. Great ways to get around this in terms of, nutrition. Just getting some food in before you work out first thing in the morning. That fixes it. Boom. So again, don't focus on just burning calories. Get interval training in, do some weight training, mix it up, all that stuff. But again, the biggest thing there is getting nutrition before you work out, especially if it's in the morning, so your body's cortisol levels stay in check. Next thing, eating clean, right? I hear this from so many people, or they'll ask or message, so just become fat adapted. Grace, yes, Grace. Yeah, we just get like really good at storing fat. Well, that's what our bodies are designed to do naturally. Like they're just designed to store fat. Yeah, and so we get even better at it when our bodies are under stress or when we are in certain phases of our cycle and our hormones. Our hormones can help with that sometimes. It's so great. So, eating clean. I'm eating healthy foods. I will have women ask me all the time, I ate this for lunch. Is this healthy? Or I had this. Was this okay? I had an apple and peanut butter. Is that healthy? Sure. I had avocado on my salad today. Was that okay that I had that? Yep. Yeah, sure. It's not about the food, right? And again, this comes from so much of the other information that's out there. So much of, these are, the healthy foods. These are superfoods, 7 superfoods that you need to get flat abs. If I see one more stupid article like that, I swear, I'm going to light the interweb on fire. It is not the 7 superfoods, because you can still eat those 7 superfoods and then eat a pie every day too. Right? Or still eat those 7 superfoods and not get enough protein and stress your body out working out too much or not have the right nutrition timing for it and not get any results, which is maddening for women. Maddening. So, again, it's not about the superfoods necessarily, right? It's about what that nutrition does in your body. And it's, again, don't look at like one individual meal. It's really a bigger picture. You have to take a step back and look at a snapshot of the day, of the week. How are you regularly, continuously fueling your body? And there's really important tweaks in terms of just timing throughout the day that you can use to increase your metabolism overall. So you're constantly having your metabolism work harder for you. Again, there are so many articles out there that say things like, do this and it'll increase your metabolism. Try this supplement. It is a metabolism burning blah, 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 whatever. Great. No, no, it's not magic, right? If it was magic, it would be easy, but it's not. It is really about getting consistent, regular fuel in your body to get your metabolism going and to keep it there. So again, that's why I have a 12-week program. It is not a 3-week program. It is not 6 weeks even. It is 12 weeks because working for 12 weeks towards something will get you there. That's the hormone phase for women. Yes. In fact, I hate aging and slowing down. Oh, see, there's tweaks for that too, though. There is tweaks for aging and everything else. There are things that you can do using your food, using whole food nutrition to really get your metabolism going. But again, those are those things where you're thinking in your head, I should be able to do this easier. This should be faster. This should be different because of all the stuff that is thrown at you. But honestly, stop and think about it. It is about the consistent nutrition that you get in, and it takes 12 weeks. That's a hormone phase. Even if you've been through menopause or whatever, even if you're looking at cortisol levels, 12 weeks. Yes. Sue Ellen, I wish you were a program now so different than what you had already learned. Yes, Sue Ellen. Okay. Again, it's so different because what I talk about is geared towards women. And again, I know I always get this at least once a week. I have some dude message me and is like, well, why don't you talk about nutrition for men? I'm like, I don't need to. That's all the other stuff out there. I focus on nutrition for women and the female physiology. That's what I do. Yes. So, eating clean, not enough. Eating a healthy lunch, a healthy, clean salad, great. How much protein is in that salad? What are the actual nutrients? So the biggest thing here is nutrients. And then how do those nutrients fit into your day and even week and there on out, right? If you're going to eat an apple and peanut butter, great. You know what I mean? Like, that's great. But how is that fitting in? Is that a little snack for you? Is that, working towards your protein goals? Are you getting enough peanut butter or whatever, or protein at that snack to help fit in and protein pace towards your goals? You know what I mean? That salad with the avocado, great. Is there enough other healthy fats in your day? Are you getting healthy fats in the morning as well? Because that's a really important time to get it. Are you getting enough, other nutrients in that salad to make a difference? Those are really the big secrets. It's not a secret, right? Everybody tries to make it a secret or try and have a shortcut or something like that. But every time you try a shortcut, it really makes it tougher the next time you want to try it. Yeah. So this is the same for all these women that I chat with all the time, that they're like, oh, I did this thing before, and 5 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it is, I would just cut my calories down or take out sugars and carbs, and then I would get to my weight, and then it would be fine, and it slowly creeps back up, and da-da-da-da-da, and then the next time I try it, it gets a little bit harder, but then it takes me a little longer, and, I can get there. And now I've been doing it for 3 months. I've not had a single carb in 3 months, and my weight hasn't budged at all. What is going on? Well, you're not having any carbs. That's the problem. And your body loses the ability to burn and break down carbs. So now you have to reteach it. Yes. Every time using fat as fuel instead of carbs, besides macros and micros, it's all about insulin. Every time you consume calories, insulin will spike, preventing fat loss. Okay. So what I recommend for women is to consume protein, fat, and carb in equal amounts. That's a complete nutrient. And that physiologically helps our bodies get to and maintain the highest metabolism possible. Eating healthy fats in the morning actually keeps your insulin levels, your blood sugar levels more even throughout the day. Cortisol levels spiking will prevent fat loss, and it really damages your metabolism. Yes. It seems overwhelming to figure out exactly what to eat, how much, and when. Yes, it does, Melissa. Yep. But again, that's why, so I have a 12-week program. I put a ton of information out there. I have a book, podcast. I do videos all the time because I honestly believe that women need this information because it is so different and it's geared towards women's bodies. Yes, that's what I study. That is what I research. That is what I do. And that is the experience that I've had for years working with women. So I have a 12-week program because it is what works best with the female body and physiology. Yes, so it is meal plans, grocery list. There's some recipes thrown in. There's, again, if somebody has questions on how do I do this, that, or the other, we go through intermittent fasting, carb cycling. Intermittent fasting for women, because that's different. Carb cycling, that's geared towards your activity level and for women. Protein pacing, and again, it's a clean, it's a clean meal plan, right? But it's getting the right nutrients in that, again, you're looking at your day, your week, and how this all fits together. Building a stronger, better, faster body. Is it about shakes? No, it's not. It's based on whole food. So sometimes I will recommend, hey, if you need help getting your protein in the day, if you can't get all your protein in, and you need to supplement with a shake or a bar or something to get there, I like to make protein balls. Those are my favorites. Then you can supplement with that. But there are some people who can do it with whole food. You know what I mean? And I've done that before. Whole foods. You can do it, and there's sometimes I do that just regular day to day. It is tough, especially if you're on the go or busy, but you can do it. So it's just up to you. But again, I support people with whole food shifts and changes to make the nutrient changes through your life. If you have a hormone implant, you track your cycle instead of if the implant got rid of the menstruation. Oh, excellent question, Victoria. Excellent question. So one of the things, you love protein balls. Do you like to drink your meals? I know, I love protein balls too. They're so good. So excellent question. The hormone piece of this for women, even if you're not actually having a cycle, you still have estrogen and progesterone present in your body on a smaller scale. It is still there. So there's still different tactics that I talk about in terms of carb cycling or intermittent fasting or other things like that actually trigger and work off of the estrogen and progesterone that are still present. It is not like it is completely gone, but realize also that being on a type of birth control, this is true for especially female athletes. Being on any type of birth control will take off 11% of your maximum performance. Yeah. So your top speed, your top, agility, lifting, whatever it is, being on a birth control, 11% notched down on average. Yeah. So just, again, kind of keep that in mind. But again, there's a lot of things that you can do with whole food nutrition to work off of your body, the chemistry that it has, and to improve the metabolism. Not cool. I know. It's not cool. I know it's not cool, Victoria. But just, I'm letting you know. But again, so there are some women that I work with that they're like, okay, I feel like I have this extra tire around my midsection, and I am running a half marathon. Now, my goals are this. I want to get rid of my tire, and I want to have a best performance in my half marathon. Okay. Because those are targeting a couple different things. Oftentimes for performance, if you're stressing your body out too much, it will actually increase that tire. Yeah. So you have to switch and tweak the nutrition, especially if you are on a type of birth control that is shifting your internal hormones a little bit, to really get to that result. Because you can then, okay, yep, now I'm noticing my performance increase more. I'm getting a little bit faster, right? I'm taking some time off of, my miles here. And then, now my inches are starting to shrink. It doesn't happen on the scale right away for women. That's another big thing that people are like, I did this thing for a week or two and now the scale is the same, or it's a half a pound bit more. Yep. Yeah, it is. but your inches are going to go down first. Women lose weight differently than men do. Women build muscle differently than men do. All this other stuff for women is so different than it is for men, the whole journey of it. So that's the big, thing that's so frustrating, is that we compare ourselves to other people, other things, models and all this stuff. Again, they took weeks to prepare their body for that. And we're looking in the mirror like, why am I not like that, right? And then you're following a program and a plan and expecting results in the same fashion that men get results. So that's why we're frustrated. That's why it's, ooh. Yes. Melissa, is there a link on here to your 12-week program? I can send you a link, Melissa. Absolutely. Oh, hi, Spot. Of course, Spot was taking a nap, and now he decides to come breathe on my leg. Gross. Spot's my dog. And he likes to come in my videos. Don't eat that. Nope. Come on. No, I see you. I see you over. Yeah. Now he's being a stinker. Anyway, so this is, sorry, I kind of went on a little bit of a rant here because it gets me really fired up. So if you are staying till the end, listening till the end, I appreciate you because I didn't get a little fired up. It makes me frustrated when so many women struggle. It makes me frustrated when women try so hard and they're following all this stuff that's just not right for their bodies, right? Or they're thinking, oh my gosh, it should be like this, or it was like this before. Yeah, but now your physiology is different. It's changed, right? You've been through different things. So applying the same thing isn't going to get you that same result because you have a different body. Women have different bodies every week of the month. So if you're eating the same every week of the month, you're really doing a disservice to the internal physiology that you naturally have. You can do different things to play off of that in a positive way. So, I also have I'm putting this at the end. So if you want to join and click to join, then I know you listened till the end. I have a private Facebook group where I go through a ton of information. It's called the Fit and Fierce Food Challenge. So if you want in, you can find it, or I can put a link below if you want. Let me know if you want to put the link below and you guys can click the link to join. I put a ton more information in that group. And I am doing a bigger in-depth webinar on Wednesday in that group. So if you want more info on this and exactly how the hormones work and more tips on nutrition for your hormones and stuff, I'll be doing that on Wednesday. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll put that link below for a call if you have questions. And hi, puppy. Do you want to say hi? He's so tired. We went swimming today. There he is. There's a birdie. Yes. Oh, yeah. You do have fish breath. Thank you, puppy. So otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And there's Spotter. Yes, there's a boo-boo-boo. There's a baby. All the time. All the time. Everybody have a great night, and I will see you guys later.